Let's take a look at organizational patterns in a paragraph, specifically the keywords and what the author's purpose is and how we can understand that from those keywords. All matter, all things can be changed in two ways, chemically and physically. Both chemical and physical changes affect the state of matter. Physical changes are those that do not change the makeup or identity of the matter. For example, clay will bend or flatten if squeezed, but it will still be clay. Changing the shape of clay is a physical change and does not change the matter's identity. Chemical changes turn the matter into a new kind of matter with different properties. For example, when the paper is burnt, it becomes ash and will never be paper again. The difference between them is that physical changes are temporary or will only last for a little while, and chemical changes are permanent, which means they will last forever. Physical and chemical changes both affect the state of matter. So let's look at the words that I highlighted. The first thing that stands out is changed in two ways. We're talking about chemical and physical changes. We have the word both. We have two different for examples, and we have the difference between, and then both again. So when I see both, I know that there's two different ideas, two different things that share something. Could be a trait, could be an idea, could be a theme, but there are two different things. And then I see for example twice. Well, for example gives me a specific example or detail about something in the text. Then I see the difference between. So when I look at both and the difference between, I know that I'm looking at something that's shared and that I'm looking at a difference. I know that similarities and differences is also known as comparing and contrasting. So the author is comparing and contrasting as we've identified through those key words. Now, what is the purpose of the compare contrast? Why would the author need to do this? Well, the author is informing us of two different ways that things can be changed, either physically or chemically. And we get to know the types of changes, either permanent or temporary, to those objects. And that's how we use keywords to identify the organizational pattern and to understand the author's purpose.